Let me see. Let me see. Okay, we should be live already. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Joel, Daddy Property Chef, and I have with me Master Jason Chan from Wan Yan Geomancy Culture. Okay,
Yeah. Hello,
so
everybody.
Jason, how's everything?
Good, good. So
So
just
how's your
after
new year?
uh, a bit quiet this year because
A bit quiet.
yeah, yeah, government regulation, bopian.
I thought already quiet 2 years already.
Still quiet, still quiet.
Okay, wait, give me a second. Let me get the link. So let me copy the link so I can share with Jason, and then of course to publish it out to others. Okay, Jason, I just sent the link to you.
Yeah, sure.
You know what's
Okay, let me share this
okay.
to my follower as well.
Yes. Okay. So let me see. I do this.
So
Share
this
screen.
year there's a lot of thing going on now, especially nowadays. The Russia war with Ukraine.
Yeah, what you think? Wow, this started just after Chinese New Year.
Yeah,
Very
so
sad.
yeah. But one thing about this war actually brings about is unity between countries.
The way I see it is like I mean, honestly speaking, whenever war happens, right, it's never a good thing. It's never a good
Yeah,
thing. And the worst part, right, the worst part is, I don't know, it's like I see, uh, I mean, the way I see it, is in the end, it's the people who suffer, lah. It's never about, the leaders want their to prove their point, then in the end it's the people who suffer. It's like I don't know.
yeah.
And
So
the
pick the
lives
right
lost.
government.
Pick the right government, man. Bro, that is very that sounds very propaganda.
Yeah, I started running for some election. Yeah, but I'm quite amazed by this Ukraine and Russia war that we can find Singaporean at that part of the world. So and Singapore also been a bit active lah in um, in this war as well.
Singapore.
Yeah, even though we are a small country, but we
You think
we
we're
can.
active? I don't know, I really don't know, I just feel that. Yeah. Oh, no, I don't want to comment. Okay, let's not talk about politics.
Okay.
For myself, I just hope that okay, the war quickly go away. Then everybody, because now with COVID, not everything is everything is difficult already lah. So
Yes.
let's hope that we can so called have 也不敢讲国泰民安 just 平平安安 everybody don't listen to other people stir shit. People tell you do this, do this, do this. Then after that, in the end, you get whacked. Then they down there quietly. Oh yeah, we support you. I mean, this is the worst case scenario. This is the thing that is happening all around. It's just like, okay, I'm so sorry to say this. Like the keyboard warriors. Keyboard warriors.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
then when things happen, they behind you or in the comment section, wow, 冲啊,冲啊,冲啊. Then when you go forward, right, then down there they're watching the show.
Yeah.
It's surprising that governments are behaving like this also, It's like, what the hell? It's like,
Yeah. So country must unite, especially
we
internally.
must we must take action for our no, sorry, we must take responsibility for our actions and speech. That's what I feel.
Of course. Yeah. Of course.
Yes, that is also why Jason and I came up with this thing. Okay, so what we are doing, right? What we are doing is we are trying to. I don't dare to say my expertise. For Jason, it's his expertise. For me, it's just raw experiences from 14 years in the industry. I try my best. Okay, I try my best to to share whatever I can, right, with you guys on what I know on master plan. Okay. So this is how many we done already? How many districts we done already? 6 or 7, right?
Yeah, I think
So many.
almost there. I
Okay.
think I
That
got
day, yeah,
impression that we almost covered the whole Singapore.
almost. I think north, south, east, west we cover a bit already lah. So today, Jason and I actually come back to our hometown. This is the place that we grew up in. Okay. I'm still staying here lah. Jason deserted me already. Jason deserted me. He moved elsewhere already. I'm still staying in Choa Chu Kang. Okay, so today we are going to talk about District 23. Okay, District 23. As usual, I'll be sharing my point of view from master plan. And for my dear friend Jason, right, he'll be looking at the feng shui perspective. Okay, so District 23, let me just share with you guys first. District 23, according to the master plan, right, is URA, according to URA, is split into 4 parts. Okay, we first have Choa Chu Kang, Bukit Panjang, Hillview, and Dairy Farm. Then Dairy Farm is a bit weird. Why? Because Dairy Farm is actually part of Bukit Panjang, but they cut it out. Why? Because Dairy Farm is the atas part of Bukit Panjang. The landed lah, the condo lah, are all over there. Okay, so today we will talk about something closer to most of our heart, which is the HDB estates, the Choa Chu Kang, for Choa Chu Kang and Bukit Panjang side. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, Choa Chu Kang includes UT. Please, for those of you still confused, UT is not a town by itself. Okay, UT is part of Choa Chu Kang. So is Teck Whye. Okay. Teck Whye, last time they called Zhenhua, right? Zhenhua is actually the beginning part of Choa Chu Kang. So Zhenhua then developed into Choa Chu Kang, then UT. Then I think Zhenhua is actually part Choa Chu Kang, part Bukit Panjang, right? Jason, am I correct?
Yes.
Because I think it was one big cluster in that part of it is Choa Chu Kang, part of it is Bukit Panjang. Okay, but anyway, so today we are going to cover this. Okay, so Jason, you start or I start? I know you want to say up to me, right?
Yeah, up to you already.
Okay, good. I long time never talk about master plan already, so today I'm gonna start first. Okay, so yes, ladies and gentlemen. So master plan confirm must look at where? Master plan don't need to say one, correct? Okay, so for master plan, right? First and foremost, let's have a look. Okay. Inside. Why my sorry, give me a second. My screen is not sharing properly. What is happening? Give me a second. Sorry about this. Ding, 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 ding. Okay lah. Hey, Jason. Sorry. I think maybe you start first. Because my screen suddenly eye on me. Don't like me. Okay. Yeah. Maybe you start first.
Okay. All right. So as usual, we'll be talking about Choa Chu Kang using feng shui perspective lah. Yeah. So you'll be probably looking through my eyes with 15 years of experience in this feng shui industry lah. Been to many countries, meet different type of culture of people. They all believe in feng shui, and I spoke over conferences before. Yeah. So where is Choa Chu Kang located in Singapore? Is located in the northwest location of Singapore. If you can see the map, yeah, it's not exactly west. It's northwest. So usually when we talk about the district, like Joel was saying, but today I will just cover Bukit Panjang and Choa Chu Kang side, because they are located side by side. So as usual, when we feng shui, the way we pick, or rather, my way of picking is 3 important factors: the cai, qi, and the ren. So these are very important part when you actually look at houses as a basic, not just the complicated theory about feng shui, all the techniques, the dragon, and things like that, but basic, put in layman's terms, cai, qi, and ren. So when we talk about cai, so we must look at where can we find wealth in Choa Chu Kang. In Choa Chu Kang, you notice one thing very common about Choa Chu Kang is in Choa Chu Kang area, there's a lot of army camp. So I'm not sure you notice. So actually, there is Kranji camp, Stedman camp, uh, I think Tengah Air Base, Keat Hong camp, Gedong camp. So many camps are down there. So army uh, very active in the west. Then also we have a factory site. So
Sorry, Jason, I cut in on something. Okay, this was
mm,
what I heard before. This is what I heard before. They say,
mm,
right, usually the place, if the feng shui is not good, then we will have a lot of army camp. Is that the truth?
um, I don't think it's the truth because I think this is because of Singapore's strategic location where you put the army camp. Yeah.
So,
So,
so
but
you mean to say there is no logic behind this, is it? Like because last time what we hear is, okay, of course we heard this thing lah. Got
mm,
cemetery right is good feng shui
mm,
lah. Because they
oh
want to bury the ancestors in the good feng shui land,
yes,
right?
yes.
So cemetery is good feng shui. But they always say what police station lah, army camp lah, hospital lah, all this is the worst. Is that
Uh,
is
yes. Okay. This one maybe I put it more in detail for everybody.
yes, please.
For cemetery, right? Not all cemetery is prosperous land 不是每个坟场都是旺地 It's only
Oh,
those
okay.
uh background official background for ancient China. They come to Singapore. They built a very huge cemetery. Like those in Bukit Brown. Their cemetery is
Oh,
huge one. So those are the people in the past that have very good ability to actually to engage a feng shui master to find a baoti or treasure land to build to receive the energy for their offspring for
I see.
generation to come. For everyday people, right? It's not true. So I'm sure you hear a lot of such thing, but please hear this with caution. Yeah. Then
Take it with a pinch
for
of salt.
yeah, take it a pinch of salt, and then also let's go more in depth rather than taking it very surface
Mm,
level. So
okay.
how about what about the rest of the government buildings like police station, court, hospital, things like that, right? I Yeah, those places normally we will try to avoid in terms of feng shui, and even generator also. You think logically speaking, right? Even though police station bring peace to the land, right? Because it's very safe. But come to think of it, right? Why the police station have to be there? Obviously, maybe there's high crime rate. Yeah. Then if
Oh,
let's say, especially the activity of the policeman is very high, right? So much for the safety of the place. So can we always have the saying, if let's say you want to know whether the place is peaceful, stable, look at the water. So clean water, clean money, dirty water, dirty money. So that's why
okay.
last time, long time ago, our forefather, right, put so much emphasis to clear the Singapore River, and then now it
Okay.
become our financial district. Yeah.
Correct, correct.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you notice those places that are unclean or have lots of illegal activities, usually their water sources are very dirty because they don't take care of the place.
I
Yeah,
see.
then
So it's
we do.
very, very science-based one, it's logical one, right? Feng
Yes,
Shui.
yes. Yeah, feng shui is very logical and things you can observe. Then what about fire station and also hospital? If every time got emergency, right, they will on the siren very loud. Will it
Correct,
disturb your sleep or not?
correct,
Yeah.
correct.
So usually they also occupy huge land because they need to house their equipment and also the people down there. So if let's say you stay nearby hospital, day in day out, a lot of sick people So so also tells us like even like situation like now, if too much overcrowding of sick people, right, then will bring the hygiene level, the health level of the surrounding easy to spread. Yeah.
Correct.
So,
Agree.
all these buildings, right, actually make a difference. Same goes for places of worship also. If let's say there's a lot of smoke because they burn a lot of offering, or they do a lot of prayers, and you stay very near. Yeah, so it also affect the 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 feng shui or of the place of the land. Yeah. So army camp also same thing. Yeah, because army camp is where you house all the weapons, as well as if let's say in times of war, right, these are the places will be very active lah.
Okay.
So Singapore west side got a lot of army camp. So think about it. Yeah. So usually most of the army camp are actually situated very far from resident area lah. So also not to disrupt day-to-day life except for some camps they getting nearer to residential area lah. So in Choa Chu Kang UT you actually see a lot of army camp and also this factory. So factory also some factory has a very high pollution level and things like that. Some are
Mm.
quiet, not so noisy. Last time Choa Chu Kang is a farmland.
Mm.
Today you still can see some places, some farm, but very few, and then they are now more high tech lah, compared to the past. So the
Correct.
Thai right comes from these three area. So you can think of it if you consider if they are prospering lah. If you stay near army camp. Yeah. So the next one that we need to take a look at is the qi of Choa Chu Kang. So
Mm.
Joel, we look at a lot of places, right? We notice the transportation of other district, right? Very centralized. But Choa Chu Kang
Correct.
is a bit different because we notice that the the place where they pull the crowd, the transportation where they gather, right, is all at the outskirts.
Correct.
So certain places in Choa Chu Kang doesn't have MRT station.
Mm.
Like example, like
That's the weirdest part, lor. Honestly
yeah, that's the
speaking.
weirdest part. Yeah. So the rest, like even Clementi also doing not too bad in terms of the way they plan
Mm.
their station. Choa
Correct.
Chu Kang
Correct.
is a bit weird. But Choa Chu Kang also have a few MRT station, like the UT Choa Chu Kang, then this Bukit Panjang. Yeah,
For
yeah. So
UT, not so bad. UT, the station is more in the center
mm,
of the town. But for
yes,
Choa Chu Kang MRT, right? Choa Chu Kang MRT is actually on the edge.
yeah,
Later,
yes.
I share with everybody on the master plan. I think Jason here you can show also, right? The yellow dot
Mm.
is already MRT station, right?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I highlighted the yellow dots as the MRT station, which
Yeah,
is
so
something
yellow
very interesting. The
we have
location.
a 铁三角. I think you all can see, right? It's a triangle, right? So we
Yeah,
have UT right on the top. Then I think I can point. UT
like
right at
chicken
the
feet.
top. Ah, sorry.
No,
Let me
it's
come back.
okay. It's okay.
Sorry. I sense UT right at the top. Then on the bottom left is Choa Chu Kang. Then Bukit Panjang also very weird one. Bukit Panjang also right at the edge of the town, which I also don't
Yeah.
understand why.
Yeah, so which is something very interesting, and then something
Mm.
to think about when in terms of feng shui or even buying a property. Then also our this MRT also comes with interchange. Bukit Panjang
Mm.
have one, Choa Chu Kang also have one. Then they have feeder bus, they got LRT, and then connected by KJE lah.
Yep.
Yeah. So just imagine the tea of the place. It's a bit not well connected.
A bit chuan, right?
Yeah, yeah. Then I heard there's a new train station line going on also.
Yes, correct. The Jurong regional line.
Yeah, yes. Then last part we talk about Ren, right? Ren, if you know Choa Chu Kang, right? There's a lot of HDB, and also the newer ones are getting more denser. That means they are going more higher floor, and then they are closer to each other. It's a place of that is developing because they are opening more lands for residential. So just imagine your neighbor maybe just like a working class like you are lah. So
Mm.
yeah. So a feng shui tip when picking a house in Choa Chu Kang, right? Go for integrated projects, especially those connected to the the transportation system now. Because as you can see just now, we talk about qi, right? It's not very well connected now. And because Choa Chu Kang has been around for many years already lah. So they are opening up new areas that is near to Tengah lah. So I would say first mover advantage. Mm. So that's all for Feng Shui side. So off to you, Joel.
Okay, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all like what Jason has shared. You all right? Okay, coincidentally, Jason and I both stay in Choa Chu Kang. When of course he deserted me lah. He moved away to his new BTO. So sad. But anyway, okay, coming back. So I'm 43 this year. I moved to Choa Chu Kang when I was 12. Okay, I'm one of the first pioneer batch that moved into the Choa Chu Kang New Town. That means after Teck Whye, right, they started to build Choa Chu Kang New Town. I'm the first batch that came in here. When I first came in, the MRT was not up. Everything was not ready. There's no lot 1 also. There's no lot 1. Okay. The one and only shopping mall in the whole of Choa Chu Kang. Lot 1. You know what's the worst part? So as I was saying, right, maybe I show you all the map. Give me a second. I show you all the map. Okay. So you all can see on my map. Let me show it first. Okay, add to stream. Okay, so you can see, right, this is the map of Singapore from the master plan. So we look at this is the top of the town now. Tengah, the new town. Houses so expensive. This is going to be for people moving to Tengah, right? Let me give you a piece of advice, okay? Because I was the first batch that moved into Choa Chu Kang. Food is going to be a problem, okay? But luckily now we got Grab. So maybe Grab will come in. But let me assure you something. If you're the first batch that move in, no kopitiam, no nothing. Every night you prepare to dabao first. But luckily for Tengah, right, government quite smart. If I'm not wrong, right, the MRT line will come up together with the BTOs. So at least not so bad. But Choa Chu Kang last time is no MRT at all. So you can imagine afterward you come home, you cry.
Yeah, so government really recognized to improve the qi of the place.
Government improve already. Government improve already. Not like last time anyhow plan. So let me just share with you all. So this is Choa Chu Kang. So interestingly, come this part is the MRT station. You all notice it's right at the edge. It's right at the edge of Choa Chu Kang New Town, you know. Very funny, right? I don't understand why. It's right at the edge of Choa Chu Kang New Town. Let me share with you where is UTMRT. This is UTMRT. Okay? UTMRT is still not so bad. UTMRT is still in the center of UT. But Choa Chu Kang MRT is right smack at the edge. Okay? Then, this is the expressway. Okay? This is the KJE. Jason was saying just now. Then for Bukit Panjang, right? Bukit Panjang also interesting. Where is my Bukit Panjang MRT? Wait. Let me find. Something I cannot see. Where is it?
I think the blue color. Is it?
This one. Okay. Oh, over here. Yeah. So you see, funny one, Bukit Panjang, Choa Chu Kang, MRT station all at the edge one. Is I don't care. You see, this whole part is Bukit Panjang. The MRT station is right at the edge. It's like I don't care about all the rest of Bukit Panjang. People stay in Bukit Panjang. So I don't know whether government is true to their words, because government's policy was, their planning was every household should be within 10 minutes walk from MRT station. So if that's the case, by right, somewhere here right in the center, should have another MRT station, you know. Or either somewhere here or the edge here, somewhere here should have MRT station. Okay, I don't know yet. I cannot. I'm not fortune teller. Even Jason knows feng shui. Jason also cannot tell you when it will be. But I want to tell you guys one thing. Okay, speaking of this, I don't know how many of you have seen our show on Bukit Timah. Just to share with you, we were talking about how good Bukit Timah is, right? And we were saying that the interesting thing is, if government starts to do something about the turf city that side, right, the prices should go up. Ladies and gentlemen, just to share with you, few I think less than 10 days ago, or about a few weeks ago, government has gave the official notice to owners of Turf City. That means those people renting the place down there, right? In 18 months, Turf City will be vacated. Okay, that means they'll take back the land. They will take back the land. So if they take back the land, time to stand by already. So for those of you who are still thinking of whether to move to Bukit Timah or not, right? You don't think too long. You think too long, nothing to say already. For those of you who want more details, right, you can PM me. Okay, for those of you who want more details, you can PM me. But anyway, coming back to our dear Choa Chu Kang. Okay, so Choa Chu Kang, we're gonna have a new regional line. Over here. Yes, sorry, over here. This is the new Choa Chu Kang West MRT station. Some say it's going to be underground, some say it's going to be overhead. I also blur already, so I don't want to listen. Okay, we see what they built first. But apparently, not much has been done yet. Now they are still on the road works because they are trying to widen the road and to dig up the cables all this. So nothing done yet. Let me share a bit with you. Okay, so as we are only talking about Choa Chu Kang and Bukit Panjang today, right? I share one interesting thing with you. Choa Chu Kang and Bukit Panjang, first and foremost, Choa Chu Kang itself comprises of UT, Choa Chu Kang, and Teck Whye. These three areas, right? We do not. Let me think. Yes, I'm quite sure we are like Woodlands. We do not have freehold land inside. Oh yes, we do have only at Kiat Hong side only. Kiat Hong, there is Kiat Hong, which is the newer part of Choa Chu Kang, right? Which is near to Teng over here, ladies and gentlemen. There are certain lands that landed, very, very old landed houses. These are the only freehold land in Singapore. Sorry, in Choa Chu Kang. Only freehold land in Choa Chu Kang. The rest all government land. Last time kampong, government took back the land, right? Only the rest of the land all 99-year leasehold, except for this tiny portion in Kiat Hong, there is there are freehold land. Okay. So for Choa Chu Kang and Bukit Panjang, I'm going to go straight to the point. If you were to ask me between Choa Chu Kang and Bukit Panjang, which one is a better choice, right? I will tell you, at this current moment, everybody is rushing to Bukit Panjang. Why? Because Bukit Panjang has the Hillview Mall, has Bukit Panjang Plaza. It seems like everything is good down there. But I can quite certainly tell you, right, for Bukit Panjang itself, okay, you all will notice one thing. Bukit Panjang is not a very big, very big plot of land, So most of the land are already taken up, are already used up already. So if you ask me, right, Bukit Panjang, unless as I mentioned, come up with new MRT station or new malls down there, right? Bukit Panjang, I don't see anything spectacular already. Honestly speaking, I don't see anything spectacular already. So basically, the pricing is, the new BTO after 5 MOP bring up the price. Then after that, the neighboring block, hey, your price go up. I also want to go up. That's all. That is all. Okay. How about new condos? Well, the condos are actually mostly on dairy farm side. They are on dairy farm side, not so much on Bukit Panjang. Bukit Panjang, nothing fantastic at this current moment because there is only one EC. There's only one EC located right smack in front of the expressway. Over here. Blossom Residences, EC. This EC, very famous one. You know why? Because only one stack is so-called peaceful. The stack that is facing the HDB flat. Only the stack that is facing the HDB flat. If you are right at the center, right, at the pool side or the side that is facing the expressway, I tell you. This is one reason why I usually tell people, if you are very sensitive to noises, right, don't buy anything that's near expressway. I tell you, you should cry one. You will cry. You will definitely cry. At the swimming pool, right? At the swimming pool, you're sitting on the what they call that, the place where we rest, we sunbathe, or the chair where you sunbathe, right? You can be accompanied by the music of traffic from the expressway, okay? And they are extending the expressway. So I can tell you one thing: this EC, the price point wise, I don't know how much further it can go lah. But honestly speaking, if you are buying right, if you are buying for own stay, you try to choose the one that is facing the HDB flats. Okay, don't say I never want you. Seriously speaking. Okay, next, coming to for Bukit Panjang, right, as I was saying, almost everything is done up already. So unless there's new MRT station coming, I don't know what is so special about Bukit Panjang now. Okay, seriously. At this current price point, Bukit Panjang still stands at a higher pricing for the HDB flats as compared to Choa Chu Kang. But, ladies and gentlemen, Choa Chu Kang is just beside Tengah. Okay, Choa Chu Kang is just beside Tengah. Later, I'll share with you all why this is so important. Okay, then next, as I was mentioning, Choa Chu Kang has a new MRT station coming up. Okay, new MRT station, Choa Chu Kang West, that is coming up. Okay, this Choa Chu Kang along Choa Chu Kang Avenue 3 coming up. Number one. Number two, Choa Chu Kang and UT. Choa Chu Kang and UT, right? Okay, UT is part of Choa Chu Kang. We are going to have 2 new hawker centers coming up in the next few years. Two brand new hawker centers coming out in the next 2 years. So there's MRT, there's new hawker center, and at this current moment, okay, let me share with you. This is lot 1. Okay, lot 1. This part is the new bus interchange. The old bus interchange used to be here. And this part, right, should be based on what I see, right, should be the Choa Chu Kang, new Choa Chu Kang interchange. Okay, as you can see on this map, this is from LTA, lta.gov.sg. This is the new Choa Chu Kang MRT that links the JRL, Jurong Regional Line, to the existing Choa Chu Kang North-South MRT line. And this part over here, okay, this part just beside, right, you can see this piece of land just beside, right, used to be the old MRT, old interchange. You tell me, will this become integrated or not? Just now, my dear friend Jason say one, not I say one. He say, look out for integrated projects. My only question to everybody is this. Today, if you are the government, what will you do with this piece of land? You make a guess. Okay? You make a guess. Don't ask Joel. Okay, Joel not fortune teller. But you make a guess. Okay? Number 2. Okay, so this is number 2. Let me just share with you the new Choa Chu Kang West MRT station. Okay, so this is the new Choa Chu Kang West MRT station. Current moment, Sunshine Plaza, right? Sunshine Place, a small heartland mall, right, is undergoing changes also. I don't know if today I'm the government, right? This whole piece of land is actually government land. What do you think I should do with this land? What do you all think I should do with this land? It's another person's guess already. Quite a large plot. Quite a large plot. Okay, so coming back to the master plan. Okay, sorry. Coming back to the master plan. So as I was mentioning, got new MRT station, high chance of integrated transportation hub. I think most likely is going to be it. So if this part is the integrated hub, what do you think will happen to this piece of land? This current moment, this condo is called Northview. Okay, Northview. This is called Warren. Prices are going up like nobody's business already. If 2 years back, right, 2-bedder in Northview, I think can only fetch 700 plus 800. It's very large. It's huge. It's 1,000 square feet, without balcony. 700 plus 800 only. Now, people all asking almost 900 already. Okay, in fact, I have a unit down there. My unit is asking for 938,000. Next, directly over here, right, opposite, on this big green piece of land, they're going to build a new Safra. So a lot of things is coming to Choa Chu Kang. So I'm talking about the town itself. Like you ask me, between Choa Chu Kang and Bukit Panjang, which one has a fighting chance? Of course, the one that is developing. The one that is developing. So if you were to ask me, I think Choa Chu Kang now start to make a bit more sense than Bukit Panjang. But of course, we won't know. Maybe a few years down the road, Bukit Panjang, they're going to do more things down there as well. You see, we can only tell you what is happening now. Okay, based on what is in the plans. This is how we determine whether the place I'm going in will have a better future or not. We don't go by what is there now. Because what is there now is not important. Tomorrow, you may not have it. But for this, at this current moment, the plans are fixed. Confirmed in the next 5 to 10 years, Choa Chu Kang may have an edge over Bukit Panjang. But who knows? Okay, maybe Bukit Panjang, more things are going to come up. They're going to build a second integrated hub over there, which I think it will be overkill for a small town like Bukit Panjang. Okay? Then, coming back to just now I was saying about the West region, right? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, have a look. For Jurong, right? Previously, JLD, I believe you all heard about Jurong Lake District, right? What was the biggest talk about Jurong Lake District? Chinese Garden, that side, all the condo, all taken away. They're gonna build a integrated, I don't know, sorry, second town, second
CBD.
financial hub down there. Then in the end, HSR down, they also down. Okay, but notice last time by right the JLD they took away, but suddenly it came back again. You know why? Because government is still in the talks. Sorry, Malaysia government is now in the talks with Singapore about reviving HSR. They come to us talk about reviving HSR, not we talk to go to them already, So I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, this is number one. So now suddenly JLD pop up again. Okay, pop up already. Then after JLD, right, after Jurong Lake District, actually government make another decision because HSR gone already. It doesn't really make sense for them to so-called emphasize so much on Jurong Lake District. So they decided to start this new project called Jurong Innovation District. As you can see my map, right, Jurong Innovation District, you can see just now Jason was saying about Cai Qi Yuan, right? Cai Qi Yuan, Cai is about Qi is about the flow, right? The transportation and the flow, right? Movement of people.
The connectivity. Yeah.
Business, right?
Yes.
So 人已經有了嘛 Jurong is the biggest town in Singapore 嘛 so 人已經有了嘛 but Cai Jurong Innovation District and Qi Jurong Regional Line. So what is going to happen to the West? I don't know. But if you can see, right, we're coming back to our main point. Jurong Innovation District cuts across Jurong West, Nanyang Estate, that means more to NTU that side, as well as Tengah, cuts into Tengah. Let me ask you one thing. Which towns are nearest to Jurong Innovation District? Those that are not covered by it. Pioneer, Boon Lay, Bukit Batok, Tengah, of course, is included inside already, and Choa Chu Kang. So if you were to ask me, Tengah is part of Jurong Innovation District. So is Tengah going to pick up from this Jurong Innovation District? Of course, what? Definitely it will happen. And guess what? Who is their nearest neighbor? Choa Chu Kang. Not Bukit Panjang, is Choa Chu Kang. So if you were to ask me, the spillover effect, which we mentioned previously, which town we talk about? Clementi, the spillover effect. So today, who will enjoy the spillover effect? Spillover effect. Choa Chu Kang. C also. Okay. So, think about it. I mean, please understand, when we are buying a house, right, we are buying for long term. So we are looking towards the future. We don't look at now only, Now we know Bukit Panjang now better price than Choa Chu Kang. But if we are looking into the future, what are the things that is coming to us? I think this picture tells 1,000 words already. This picture tells 1,000 words already. As I constantly share with all of you, right? Daddy Property Chef is a very stingy, very conservative, very kiasi agent. For me, I look at long term. Okay, I don't look at short term. I never look at short term because the so-called potential today, right? May not be there tomorrow. I look at long term. I look at 5-10 years down the road. Because you tell me, even if you buy HDB flat, HDB flat is within 5 years, right? Within 5 years, you cannot move, correct?
Yeah, with the MOP thing.
Yes. So, okay. Basically, that's my sharing for today, That's my sharing for today, okay? Don't want to jam you all with too much details. Recently, people have been telling me I jam people with too many details until they cannot take it. Okay, so okay, Jason. So what do you think? Yeah. Okay. Good night. Okay. Good night. Okay.
So cute.
Say good night to me. Yeah lah. 别人的孩子都是可爱的 bro. Okay, so Jason, you have also grown up in Choa Chu Kang yourself lah. You tell me you based on, don't say feng shui lah, based on what I shared with you you think makes sense?
Yeah, for me definitely, if let's say I buy a house, I'm looking at more long term, the potential of it now. After all, we eventually want to upgrade, we want to move better. So looking, we have to see the future value. That's the beauty. Even for when I do feng shui or I read a 八字, right? We're all looking into the future. How do I make my life better? Where can I stay a better place? Yeah.
Yeah, correct. It's just like when we see feng shui, right? You see, this is the interesting part. When I look at feng shui, right, I also want to see 我住在这边我会越来越好。不是我现在好了，我以后我不知道嘞。I want to stay here. I want to know that I'll get better and better. So sometimes when people choose their house, my question to you is this. Sorry, for those of you who are listening, right? My question to you is this. If you are choosing a house to make your future better, right? Correct? Then shouldn't you be looking at the future planning? A lot of them don't, they just choose, because now it's very, very good. Then how? This is the thing. How? But if, example, the town, everything is up already. Okay, we don't talk about location. If you're talking me about older towns like Ang Mo Kio, Toa Payoh, correct. Even though the whole town, but they still got land to build. But if, let's say they have no land to build already, you tell me what's so good about buying there? Because the location is good. Don't need to say. But if we are on the outskirts, you must understand we are on the outskirts of the country already, And if we are on the outskirts of the country, there is no potential coming up. I don't know. Because most of the time we buy a house, we may be staying there for at least 10 to 20 years as well. Most people will not be buying to sell nowadays.
Yeah, or at least when the children gets older.
Yeah, at least another 10 years down the road. So it's like, so please, as I always say, please be careful, be well informed when choosing a house. Okay, don't buy for the sake of buying. Then after, in the end, you'll suffer.
Yeah.
But your place is the best. Your now you move from outskirts to city fringe already. You best.
I saw the potential in this place.
Yeah, of course But you're happy, right? The one we talked about Bukit Timah really came true. Hey, honestly speaking, a few things that we talked about like example, Pasir Panjang. Remember that time we were saying Pasir Panjang. Although Pasir Panjang is another example. Not much land left already, but the location is good and blossoming. As per what Jason was sharing, blossoming that area. So, on block come. So it's like, I mean, whatever Jason and I are sharing with all of you, right, is we don't dare to tell you. I don't know. I know. Sorry, I speak for myself. For myself is I study the master plan. I share with you whatever I can read and derive from it. I dare not tell you I'm 100% correct. You know why or not? Because government can change the plan, Government can change the plan. For Jason, it's different. His one is he reads the nature and science. That's why we always say it's the science of feng shui. Just now he was mentioning one thing already. What you all notice something about Jason? Very interesting one. He's not like those very uncle feng shui master. He's the type that whatever he tell you, it makes sense one. What I say by that. Okay, example, just now what he share. Last time what we all hear is cemetery usually good feng shui. Why? Because last time people bury their forefathers in good feng shui land to bless the offspring. But what Jason says is correct, right? But this is in last time China, and it's not those mass grave, it's those type of whereby they will go to the mountains to see the feng shui. This is good feng shui, then I bury down there. And usually only the richer people can do that. And last time, I think only the more well-to-do people can get buried in coffee. Bukit Brown. Sorry, why is it coffee? I don't know
Maybe
why it's not
brownie, is it? Brownie and
yo.
coffee.
Last time they call it kopi swa, is it?
I don't know. I don't know. This one I
Uh,
really don't
Bukit
know.
Brown lah. Okay, so anyway, Bukit Brown lah, Bishan, this type of place, right? Is last time all those more well-off people that can bury you one. Not the Lim Chu Kang, Choa Chu Kang cemetery, you know. This one is government plot one. It's not feng shui one, you know. Then also what Jason said about the police station, you see really makes sense one. This area maybe the crime rate is slightly higher, so they place a police station down there. It's not really the feng shui is bad, but of course there's criminal activities lah, so they try to put a station down there. The faster response by the so that the government police officers can have faster response to the crime scene. Makes sense. All these are logic, you know. All these are science. Jason will never tell you, Bola, it's because they go and no, Jason will never tell you this sort of thing. So this is one good thing that I really like about Jason. He makes feng shui sound very logical. He makes feng shui a logic. That's why I always say when I'm speaking with Jason, right, it's about learning the science of feng shui rather than those superstition. Wow, bro, I bring you up to the sky already. You never say something about me.
Yeah, my head swell already.
Don't swell. 有点胖了 bro， 最近有点胖了，不好再 swell 了。But anyway, what I share is really my true feelings about Jason. This is why I invited Jason with me to start this talk, because ultimately, please understand. Be everybody can have their own version of or their own opinions with regards to the master plan or with regards to feng shui. But for us is we look at logic lah. We always want to look at logic, because ultimately you are the one that is going to stay inside the house, you know, not us. Huh? Okay, yes, my dear friend, you have anything to say before we end the show today?
Stay safe.
You lie. Hey, say something lah. Say something.
Say something. Yeah, I think you have to be careful when you buying houses these days. Don't just dive in, because for me, like what Joel say, feng shui 轮轮转 So if this opportunity you miss, right, the next time when you have the next opportunity, right, maybe 10, 20 years later, and then if you want to change your house, right, it's not like you go to a supermarket or you go online where you shop and then you can cancel your order and things like that. So be more prudent when you pick a house. Especially if you can see the newer BTOs, the location that they spring up is very fantastic, which is many years ago when our forefather developing Singapore, right? Then these are the areas that having a change of luck. So like during my parents' time, they have a chance at Choa Chu Kang. Yeah, and the next change of tide, right, which is now they do not want to change anymore. Yeah. So pick your house wisely. You will benefit yourself, your family as well. So be more prudent.
Okay, 喂，我不见了。
Yeah, you disappear.
Give me a second. My camera. Yeah. Give
Oh,
me a
you're back.
while. I'm back. Eh.
Oh yeah, Qingming is coming. Qingming is coming.
Choi.
Do your booking.
Do my
Do your
booking.
booking. Yeah, don't go
What
go
booking?
there. Yeah, now if you want to you do your Qingming in Choa Chu Kang or Lim Chu Kang, you need to make booking before you can go down.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Did,
I didn't know.
yeah, it was just announced, I think yesterday, if I'm not wrong. So it's government measures of keeping us safe. So do your booking to avoid disappointment.
Do our booking to avoid disappointment. Yeah. Now you cannot see Joel. Again. Let me just switch back to my normal camera.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm testing out my handphone as my camera. That's why. Okay, can see me now, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Clear.
guys. Yes. Let me switch. let me switch myself back. Okay, so hey, come. Let's look at the. So for obviously for our next one, right? We will be talking about Dairy Farm and Hillview. Okay, Hillview is another place that I'm targeting. I'm targeting. I'll tell you guys in the next show. Come. Oh yeah, for those who first join us today, right? Just to share with you 我跟 Jason 很好笑啦。Our this master plan and feng shui with Jason and Joel, right? Okay, on how to choose the right home in this bull market we are doing it on every 初一 and 15 We are doing it on every 初一 15 So unless it's a public holiday. So far we got do public holiday or not?
No, I don't
No
think
lah,
so.
but anyway, we also don't want to do on public holiday lah. Because for me is I got no choice My work usually public holiday, maybe I need to go for viewing as well. But for Jason walao, people got family one. I don't want to disturb his public holiday with his loved ones. So our show is on every 初一 and 15. So on 15, right? Which is is it 17?
The next upcoming one.
Yep.
Let me
Let's
have a
see.
look now.
I suspect it's 17. Yes.
Yes, you are right.
17. Okay. So our next show will be on 17th of March, which is what day is it? Not Quabo. Thursday. Yes, Thursday again. No. Sorry, it's not Thursday.
It's Thursday. Thursday.
Oh yeah, it's on Thursday. Oh, just nice. Okay, it's on the Thursday. So on 17th of March, Jason and I will be talking about the second half of District 23. We'll be talking about the so-called more prestigious part of District 23, Bukit. Not Bukit Timah, Upper Bukit Timah, which is Hillview side, as well as Dairy Farm. Okay. So we'll be sharing on these two areas with you. For those of you who are interested, do join us. Oh yeah, by the way, I think a lot of people are shy. If you have any questions, right, you can post. You can post a question. Okay, post a question in the comments. We actually answer you. Okay, we actually answer you. But never mind. Some of you, I know you are shy, and then you private message us after. No worries. We'll do our best to answer you as well. Okay. So yes, Jason. Anything to say before we say goodbye?
See you on 17.
My friend very straightforward. Okay, then for myself, right? Okay, as you all know, I always say this: a home is like a recipe. Nothing is perfect, but we will do our best to help you find something that is good for you and your loved ones. Okay. I'm Joel, Daddy Property Chef. Okay. Let's make you do well. See you on the next episode. Bye bye.
Bye bye.